Alright, hello everyone. My name is Zeke Matthew and welcome to Animated Christians. If you haven't watched the previous episode of Making MovieZoo Movie, I would recommend you go and watch those videos because they are very important to this series and we'll be continuing off from there. So I want you to look at this. This is my editing software. It's Cyberlink Power Director, version 16. Yes, quite old, but it is doable. And this is what our editing software looks like. It's a very simple interface. I'm just going to show you what I use most of the times to help you understand what happens here. So all these templates right here are examples you can play with. You can do 360 video, all that. 3D if you want. But for the sake of this video, we're not going to do any of those. We're just working on editing our software. Now, the first one, we go to File, New Project. You can create a project in Power Director. This is where you create a new project, and this will be the default setting every time. You can create a workspace. You can open a project that you saved. You can save your project. The most I use is New Project, Open Project, and Save Project. Then we go here. This is where you import your media. So we will go to our MovieZoo or export, and we will import it into here. And we call this MovieZoo First Video Take 1. So we'll open that. And voila, our video is in here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to left click, drag this video, and we're going to place it in here. And sometimes you'll get this here. Just press OK. Now, see the little triangle here? What we're going to do is we are going to spread out the video a little bit. I'm holding down the left button, click, and moving right. And we need to get the video bigger. So one editing trick that I do is I want to know when the character speaks. And this is sometimes very difficult to do, but look at the side. Look at how he's posed at. When he moves a lip, that's when we want to stop it. So let's play our video, and then we'll go back and edit.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you, and welcome to MovieZoo.
Now we have a good idea. This red line you can drag, holding down the left mouse button. So now, these are what's called frames. And we want to know where the frame is. So see, he's moving there. So we want it to be about right here. So we gotta drag this out. And this is quite a small edit, even for my standards. You can move that out, and we'll delete this one. We remove and we leave the gap. You can remove and fill the gap, but I've had problems with that, with it overlapping. So I wouldn't recommend that. So now we remove this gap, then we take this. Now we're going to drag to the end of the video and see he's happy. Go to the frame, and we want this right here. So now we go here, do something called split. Split means that it will split your video in half like so. This allows me to get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, once we have that out, we can remove it. Remember, if there's a video in front, you want to use remove leave gap. But if there's no video in front of it, you can just press remove. But say you did that and you wanted to undo it. So you would go up here to this arrow right here, and it would undo it for you in case you deleted something important. So you can't undo it. So now we're going to go ahead and remove that. Now we have our clip here. Now let's watch it.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you, and welcome to MovieZoo.
So now it's kind of good, the audio. It does take some practice of syncing the audio. I would normally have Audacity, and I am actually recording in Audacity right now. Now that we have our video, we could export it like it is, but what if we want to do some little enhancements to it? Well, Power Director comes with neat features here. And one of the features I end up using a lot is if we go on the video, click Fix and Enhance. And normally I don't change a lot of settings in here. I might change the white level. So I'll go to white balance, I would go to white calibration. So we'll click this white doubler. And we have to find a white that's really white. We don't want that gray. Click that and then you press OK. And it balances it out. The next one I use is called edge detection. You just click this toggle and it makes everything a little sharper. But the next one would be color enhancement. So we'll increase the color enhancement here. So now it looks a little sharper, has a little color enhancement, and sometimes I leave it at that. But another cool set is actually color presets. And I won't go in all of these, but sometimes the two I actually use the most, if I can find them, was either this one, Architect Sharpen Lines. We have that. So I would use this to make everything sharp, or I would use the color enhance. Sometimes I use the color enhance because I think the color looks a little better. It doesn't look as sharp. And then you can play around with these kind of presets if you like. Remember, we want to get out of this. If you want to get out of the scene, you click this X. Also, if you need to resize your screen, you can actually do this. You can resize it if you have a video overlay. What I like to do is use these blue boxes, and you can create some neat effects here. This looks like a painting, don't it? It looks like it's flat on a black ground. It's a neat effect, but sometimes I'll use that if I need the scene to be in a particular way. And if you want it back, we can make them all go back to its original format. There we go. So now what we have is right here is our videos. This is for images and this is from audio. Say you have all these and you just want to select music. You would click this and get rid of all the images and keeps your video. These are two things you should know. Import media files is for individual movies, while media folders are for folders that have a lot of video. So if you just want to download, get a folder in there, you do that one. If you want individual files, import media files. So now what we're going to do is go to here. We'll choose this one. And now you import it. You do the same thing, you drag it in. Now the music's a little long. What can we do to shorten it? So we'll go all the way to the end. So we can go all the way back. And if you see this blue line, it means it ends it right there. Perfect. Now let's listen to it.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
But the music's a little loud. So what can we do to fix that? To audio making room. Go here. And we click this video. We need to know which audio this is. So we'll click that.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
And I think it's this one. What I like to do is keep it at a gain of 30. And then I have to have the music down to about a 12.4 sometimes. And the reason for that is because the voices can be too low. And the music's overpowering the video. So I have to play around with the music to see if the music is going to be adjustable to it. Sometimes it has to go further negative because the music's just too loud and I can't get the voice right. And we need his character up. And right now I think it's 6.8 I have been kind of playing with. So his voice will go up, and so we'll play. And now.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
Okay, so there is a problem with that, so we're going to undo that. I forgot to also mention there is another cool thing you can do. You can unlink a video and audio if you like, and you can sync these together if you like. But you can do that, and that's what I do with a lot of the audios. Sometimes the audio can be a little off when syncing to the lips if it's a minute and 30 seconds. So Movie Zoo needs to handle about a minute of audio. I have a little longer audio, and it's hard to track that long of an audio file when syncing in the software. So just be aware of that. So now we're going to link this back together. Just right click when it turns blue like this. You hold down Control, both Control, and then you left click, and you link. Now there's a little bar here, and for some odd reason, for this one, if I do 6.8, it goes down quite a bit, and I don't know why. But if I do this, if I pull this up here, like so, then it seems to stay steady. So now let's listen to it.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
The next thing we're gonna do is go here and we're gonna lower this. Let's do a negative 14.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
It's a little low. We don't want that. We'll try 11. Sometimes at 5 it'll go down to 11 for some odd reason. I've yet to figure out why it does that.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
Maybe a little louder.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
So yeah, so then we have that together. Now, due to the music that it uses under the Common Creative License, which means all music needs to be accredited or attributed by. It is the highest rated, so no derivatives of that software can be made or remixes. All I do is shorten it, and then what I'll do is go here to titles, and I think I have a custom that I made for myself here. So I have this one, and so I'll have like a list of sets that I use, and I use this template basically to work with. See this and this one here, the following music was used to produce. This has to be in there for the store. And then I have the sets. Some of these sets are by people that they made for the software, but since we're doing Movie Park, we'll just put Movie Zoo Park. Or no, it's actually Movie Zoo blank screen. We didn't use a park. We created that. Software Movie Zoo, Power Director 16, and we just press Control V. Now, it's too big, so we need to kind of move this here. And this is hard to get to for whatever reason, but we need to make this smaller. So what I like to do is go down to about 11, and then what I like to do is actually make it bold. And voila. And if you need to get out of this, we press OK, and it saves it. Don't forget to save your project. Let's shorten this. We don't need it that long. We'll shorten it to about right there. Just know that if you have any movies outside of here, it's going to record the whole length. So you don't want to have any movies out here if you just want to record this part. So now we have all our music together. We've done enhancements, we've done everything. Our next goal now is to go to produce. Oh, before I do that, if you want to check out the frames per second, click here, left click, view properties, and then you can see right here, our frame is 1920 by 1080 at 25 frames per second. So we want that knowledge in order to produce the video. So now we're going to press produce. Now I use the H.264 MP4, and I have this set for YouTube. Now let's click this pen here, because you have to edit this. Now you can click one of the presets if you like, but I find it better to do it this way. So go to video, and we have it set to 25. So if yours is like 15 or 23, 24, you want it to set it to 25%. And we want the bit rate to be 8,000 bits. This is a requirement from YouTube. You can look it up, leave something in the description below, and then we have that, and then we press OK. I have a hardware encoder where I can export it. So now we'll go here. We will put it in our out folder, and then we'll call this first. And then we'll save it. Now you can enable a preview during it if you like. You can enable surround sound, whatever. Now let's press start. Alright, now we'll go to open file and we will press play.
Hello, my name is Bob. Nice to meet you and welcome to Movie Zoo.
There you go. And that's what I upload to YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video, but also to know that this was a completely unscripted video. I don't have a script. I'm going along with what I would normally do. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family. And down in the description below, there's a subscribe button. You can subscribe to the channel. There's a share link. You can click that link and share it on your favorite social media platforms. Click the bell so you get notified if I upload new videos. thank you for watching for Animated Christians. Before you go, and if you want to learn more about this series, you can click the video card to the left. If you want to learn more about the church or the channel, you can click the video card to the right. And never forget, Animated Christians is just for you.